viewers, welcome back to our channel, Butler Family Farm. Appreciate you stopping by. This is the July garden orchard update. Our pear tree, Kiefer pear tree, K-I-E-F-E-R, has 7 pears still growing on it, and we don't have any apricots this year because it's a first-year tree. All the other fruit trees are second-year trees. Cherries have been, the 2 cherry trees have been inundated with that Japanese beetle that we've collected, like, I don't know, a zillion of them. We picked the 2 peaches off of this Red Haven peach tree. Oh my lord, were those tasty. We got them at the right time. And our apple tree, this is a Gala apple tree, has about 8 fruit growing on it, and we'll be happy to pick those little puppies. So let's go out to the garden. We're making a quick stop at the strawberry patch. These guys are still going pretty good. Needs a little trimming up, it looks like. And the potato patch, the first row, stick my arm over this fence. First row, first bucket row is leaves are starting to turn yellow, so that's a sign of we're just about done producing potatoes. And our second row bucket potatoes is have a tinge of yellow, not quite as much as the first row. Sorry about that. I have to put I got this little piece of wire wrapped around here so that the chickens don't get into my strawberries. And then the sweet potatoes, this is the first one, are growing pretty good. Little bug holes on the leaves, but I don't do pesticides, and I don't remember, and I don't have it noted what is a deterrent for the sweet potatoes, but I'll give a look-see and get it update my garden journal. So now we'll go off to the garden. One update to the garden is that Robert trimmed off 3 huge long walnut limbs that were literally hanging almost to the ground on our shade side, which I didn't really get developed, but I think I can use some of this area for fall gardening. And he was able, we took the fence down that was right along in here up to this point, so that he could get in with a 0-turn mower. And he did a pretty good job getting most of it trimmed down. A little bit of weed whacking, or what I do, I just walk on them and make them fold over and crunch. What you see over there along that fence is on the outside, so I'm going to get out there and work on that. It's not one of the prettiest gardens, especially with all the weed control that I need to do, and a lot of it's on the outside of the fence. It's not really on the inside. But I wanted to show you that I have 3 potato plants flowering. Actually 2 are flowering right here, this one and this one. And this was the pepper potpourris on top of the ground potato planting method. So I did get 3 out of 6. Here's a small one over here. It's a little bit behind the others. But it's still green, so that's the main thing. The peas are done. I'll need to start some more seeds, and the chickens will enjoy that, but I need to weed this out. And poor little tomatoes, I never got the right caging that I wanted to do. I wanted to do the 4 sides square caging. I didn't get any of those, but I might still be able to get some up around this tomato's got some flowers on it, as does this one. I did give everybody a shot of a magnesium spike a while back. And a lot of this green is on the other side that I need to go over and cut. And I plan on doing that this afternoon. But I am getting some tomatoes. I'm probably going to have to freeze up my tomatoes because I'm not going to, I don't think I'll get a pressure canner yet this year. But I have found some alternatives. This is a Black Beauty. I think I've said this before, where I got it at the Mid-America YouTuber meetup, and I don't see any flowers yet. I see some crinkly leaves, needs some more water. Again, the peas are gone. And then these two pots out here, this one out here has some pumpkins. It's got 2 pumpkin plants, and I need to get the water level up in the wicking tub. And I do know that next year, or after I'm done using these pots, I do know that I am going to fill the dirt up to the top. That the planting depth is probably not the best, and so that's why I'm not being totally successful in these wicking pots. But lessons learned. Over here, I still have, I have onions growing. I think I need to figure out which ones, pull the onions and get those guys out. I'm not sure if they're mature yet, but we'll double check. This wicking pot's got 2 zucchini plants struggling, and this one has a zucchini that's really struggling. I've got the aphid bug issue. I don't know if you can see them down in there, but I got the bug issue going on. Here's a few right here. And I saw a solution. I need to go back in the house and get it. And this little start is a blackberry bush that I had from last year that didn't winter very good, but we found a rhizome, so I stuck it back in this pot. Now my cabbages are doing okay in a sense. There's a few brown leaves, but hanging in there. Now my pepper, all of a sudden, these guys just took off. And this one's got flowers on it. This is the Problemo. And I bought this at Mid-America also, as well as the jalapeno that's right here. I'm trying to get a trellis set up for it to cling to. And then I've got 4 cherry, what are they called? No, I know they're peppers. They're bell peppers, but they're a mix. I think they're the yellow and the orange. I have some more sweet potatoes growing over here. And what I'm really surprised at is some bok choy, or Napa cabbage. I'm not sure which one. I think these are all bok choy right now. I don't think the Napa cabbage made it. Is growing out here. So I just need to get the water going on it, and we'll probably be back in business. This one, the radishes are done. I've not planted any more. I'm not really a radish person. That's Jerry's deal. But the carrots seem to still be growing. I might need to pull them and see what's going on. Jerry said that C&C Farm was pulling up carrots. These guys need some water really bad, as you can tell. I got lots of flowers. I got lots of little cherry tomatoes coming. And this one is getting some tomatoes on it finally, and I was just letting it grow over the edge. So all in all, it's not too bad. Should be a lot better. I got a little bit lazy, and unfortunately the water system I've got out here is me coming out here and watering. So there's been some mornings I haven't been able to get out here in a timely manner, and I just have got to treat these guys a little bit better because they're going to feed the family later on this year, so they need to be taken care of. That's it. I got some red tomatoes. That makes me happy. And I have, Jerry and I, Robert, have a new veggie project going on that we will be sharing with you shortly. So please check back in with by using the notification button, and you can stay up to date with us. This ends the July garden update, and I will see you on the next video.